Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first ever episode of The Good and the Bad, the episode where I review Monday Night Raw, Tuesday Night SmackDown, whatever it may be, whatever WWE show is, and I tell you what was good and what was bad. So let's get into the good and the bad from the previous Monday Night Raw. We started out the show with a fairly decent segment, which was Balor Club meeting the Shield 2.0, or as Jason Jordan called them, the Champions Club. It was a good segment. I didn't mind it. It showed off the Balor Club, showed that they were still together, and then it made like a cringy little segment with Jason Jordan trying to be funny, but he wasn't, and just trying to fit into the Shield. So we're starting off the show with a good. The next segment, we saw Absolution face off against Bayley and Sasha Banks. Now, see, I like Absolution. I think that they've got potential here in the WWE, but they constantly are just involved in these random mismatched little matches here against Bayley, Sasha Banks, and Mickie James. It's just not doing it anymore. So I'm going to have to give this segment a bad, just simply because we've seen Absolution in this position before. We've seen Bayley, we've seen Sasha face off against them, and it really didn't bring anything new to the table. Yes, it was nice to see Sasha Banks and Bayley get the win over Absolution, but it was really just not that great of a match to warrant the reason for them to face off against each other. So it was bad. However, Mandy Rose looked like a star in this match. She's got a little bit more refining to do in her moveset, but overall, she looks like an absolute star. Then we got the Hardy segment, the Woken Matt Hardy, and you know what? I'm going to give his theme music a good, just simply because that music was unreal. It's one of the best theme songs in WWE right now. Just him walking down to it, the piano playing, and then you just hear him, "You shall be deleted." It was very cool. It was really, really well done. The music fits his character. All they need now is to completely get rid of the Hardy Boys Titantron that he has and get some sort of Woken Titantron just to kind of fit his theme music a little more. But it was really good. The entrance music was amazing. However, afterwards, it was Hardy and Bray Wyatt just kind of standing face to face, laughing at each other. I get what they're trying to do. They're showing that these two characters are unstable against each other, but we need more. This story's been going on for about a month now. We need more. This story needs to advance. It's gone from the Titantrons and them laughing at each other to them now just laughing at each other inside the ring. So we need to see a little bit more in this story, progressing towards the Royal Rumble and onwards after that. But the laughing at each other was just bad. Next, we got the return of The Miz, and boy, I didn't realize how much I missed The Miz since he's been off TV. He is a star, and I really, really hope he gets a push towards the main event scene at some point. However, he does feel like that top mid-card champion, the guy who you can throw a mid-card title on and know you're going to get excellent work from him each and every single night. The promo was really good. I liked how the Miz Taraj just kind of is being a little on the goofy side, trying to win over the Miz's affection here. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with Elias and the Miz, because Elias was kind of like the plug-in type of leader for that group as Miz was gone. So it's going to be interesting to see, is the Miz Taraj and Elias going to maybe align at certain points, and then the Miz is going to be jealous of Elias stealing his Miz Taraj, or is Elias going to be the one who's jealous that Miz has come back, and then we have a Miz versus Elias Intercontinental feud maybe? I don't know. That would be a good direction to explore though, but his promo was excellent, and I'm really glad to have the Miz back, so that was a good. Then we got the Cruiserweight Championship match, Enzo Amore versus Cedric Alexander, and you know what? Overall, it was good. It was fine for what it was. There was parts of it that I didn't like. The blood certainly brought a lot more to this match than what I was expecting. It was good. I'm going to put it in the good column, but just good, because I don't think the ending of the match was the way it was supposed to go. I think he was supposed to lose via countout, or like a disqualification or something like that to retain the title, which is the proper move to do. But it looks like Enzo was seriously hurt, and I really, really hope that isn't the case, because Enzo Amore, as annoying and as frustrating as he is to watch in the ring, he's the top guy in the Cruiserweight division, and he's your champion, and you can't have a champion go down to injury without a proper storyline. So hopefully he's okay. I'll give the match a good, but just a good. Then we had the worst segment of the night, which is saying a lot considering some of the segments on the card here today. But we had the Bar lose to Titus Worldwide. It's so bad, so very, 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 very bad. I get what they're trying to do. The tag team division is very, very thin on Raw, but why wasn't the Revival being brought in a little bit more? Why is it going to be given to Titus Worldwide, this victory over the Bar, one of the best tag teams of 2017? Titus O'Neil, it's no secret that I'm not a fan of, but man, is he tough to watch in that ring, and it just confuses me as to how this is the stable that WWE is giving a push to. I really hope this is just a one-off to make the Bar angry, but, yeah, just so bad, so bad. But then we go from the worst segment of the night to the best segment of the night when Braun Strowman quite literally tried to commit murder onto Kane and Brock Lesnar. That was unbelievable. One of the best segments you will see all year, throwing a grappling hook on top of all that scaffolding and pulling it back down onto Brock Lesnar and Kane after Braun Strowman literally decimated Brock Lesnar and Kane by throwing them through tables, launching like equipment trucks on them. It was just unbelievable. What a segment. Best segment of the year so far, and it's going to be very tough to top throughout the entirety of the year. So very, very well done. Braun Strowman, you are so fun to watch. Please keep trying to kill people. Then we had the Joe segment. The Samoa Joe segment was pretty good. There's nothing too wrong with it. I liked the little subtle hint that he was coming for John Cena at some point. He says John Cena is going to be the first person he eliminates in the Royal Rumble. That was good. Joe looks like an absolute badass in the ring. Keep it up, and Samoa Joe might be a favorite to win the Royal Rumble. So that segment was really good. Then we had Nia Jax attack Asuka because Alexa Bliss said Asuka's been talking crap about Nia Jax behind her back. Little high school stuff, little bit of too much drama for the women's division. Sometimes you just gotta leave all that high school crap behind and just make sure you're booking like a wrestling storyline when it comes to the women's division. I get Jax attacking Asuka though. She wants to look dominant, and she especially needs to look dominant if she's going to be getting involved with this Enzo Amore storyline at some point down the line. So she's got like this soft side to her, but once she gets in that ring, she needs to reestablish herself as the top woman on all of Raw to be feared by the entire division. Not just Asuka, the one who is feared by everybody. So I liked it. Nia Jax taking the fight to Asuka is a really good one, and then we could get a good match between Asuka and Nia Jax in the future. So good segment. Then we had the main event. Balor Club finally back together, facing off against the Shield 2.0. This match was very slow to begin with, lots of headlocks, lots of slow-moving parts in the ring, but towards the end it started to pick up, and that's where the match, for me, turned out to be pretty good. It was nothing too wrong with it. Three-man tag matches, I should say. They're pretty good. WWE has a good formula they always learn how to do, especially when you got people who can do suicide dives like Seth Rollins and jump all around that ring. It was good. Nothing too wrong with the match. I did like the fact that Balor Club walked away with the win. I think if you're going to establish them as a three-person group who's going to start to reign terror all over WWE, that needs to be one there. The Shield 2.0 isn't the Shield, so it is okay if they lose, because they're not the Shield, especially because Jason Jordan is so annoying right now. His character is just so annoying, you don't want to see him win. So he continued to annoy his teammates. Balor Club picked up the win. You would have to think Balor Club's going to be next in line for a tag team title match after the Bar gets their rematch. It was good. Very good segment, and I also like that The Miz came back out and attacked Roman Reigns and the other two members of the Shield 2.0. It was really well done. The main event hit it for me. It did its job and made me excited for next week's Monday Night Raw. So that is the entirety of the show. It has been a pretty good show. Nothing too wrong with it. Obviously, there's a few bads in every single show, but overall, the show was pretty good. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like on this video. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter at Conman167, and go check out the Discord. That is brand new to this channel here that I'm going to start plugging. Go check out the Discord down in the description below. I really want to see people joining in over there. But that is it for today. That was the good and the bad of Monday Night Raw. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time when we check out the good and the bad of SmackDown Live.